Doing that, say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings. Yeah. Vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chilling.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. 2nd and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place. And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Oh, what a move. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay. It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 33. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He won't even be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100-plus.
Touchdown, 49ers! Danny Gray with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On God, they lied. On God, where my X Factor at? But this game's some BS.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Bob Madden cheating.
On this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franklin throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rhodes. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He juked him, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll toss this out right to Walker. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go. He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, let's certainly savor this moment. The first time ever, as you just noted, that someone has hit 30. What a ride this has been.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bennett. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bennett, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Franklin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And his throw is incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And Martin's got it complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
$54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Now Purdy.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Purdy.
And did he get the feet down? No.
That's crazy. That's not a touchdown.
Incomplete.
And based on... They've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Drake Jackson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Franklin. To the sideline and incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Purdy from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had
Damn, where the illegal contact?
marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Trayvon Walker, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the right side, this is Walker. Nice little juke. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 133 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy off the play fake. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. throwing on first down. Franklin. And this is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Franklin throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Franklin flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Bennett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Franklin gonna let one fly for Robinson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 23. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Purdy now on 2nd down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. Purdy sets up to throw again. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kenneth Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And shoves him off at the 20. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
To throw on second down, Franklin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Purdy now to throw. Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown 49ers. Ken Walker, 56 yards. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Seahawks, nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Back now here on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And my goodness, another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Boy, that quarterback, dog water.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one It was over a long time ago.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
On the ground, it's Gray. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Running right, here's Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd down and 12.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the 49ers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Man, they hold me on my X Factor.
Back to throw. Franklin.
I did it. I've been playing. There's all that mud I've been playing.
And inside the 45.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout
That boy Kenny too fast.
Zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets
right, because
is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of
I was trying to strip, buddy.
to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
I was trying to.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franklin.
Oh, come on, Fred! Oh, my God.
Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Gotta grab those.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
The best linebacker in the league.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Franklin.
Pass taken in. Is good tight end.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 42 yards.
And the Seahawks are finally on the board.
Man, I looked up with the GOAT Purdy. Turned that boy from nothing into something.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit
That
more
was,
respectable here in the final quarter of play.
man, I had Purdy was a 75 overall when we started.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
Oh, you too fast.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
All I got.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given
Then
what
we
we're
got
looking at on the scoreboard.
we got playoffs.
They scored on 3 consecutive
That's gonna be light.
3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
Ah, that's me.
And
I'm
now this
BSing.
is intercepted. My goodness. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
We got like 1 game left. Yeah. It's gonna be the same outcome. Dollar. Man, I watched him beat on Nick. He was struggling with Nick. But he was struggling with Nick.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line.
I said I blew Nick out.
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of
Hey,
One of the reasons they're down is that
man, I told my dad only beat me that game because they handicapped me. So they for some reason Fred miraculously got hurt at practice.
Throwing again. Franklin.
He got hurt at practice. Then they was like, yeah, Eagles got +10 everything. I'm like, what?
They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game.
So I was like, I hope you know they handicapped me. You got saved.
Throwing the ball downfield.
On 3rd down. It's Bennett.
I'ma just see Dollar again. I'ma blow him out again, like 77 in the championship.
A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
What? I'm gonna kill him every time over the top. Yeah.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. As they make
It's one-dimensional.
Slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter.
You stop the run, you play for the pass. You play for the pass, you stop the run.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that's exactly what I made him do.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
And
the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Oh, because that juke, yeah, he'll bounce it out every time. Well, Kenny the best. I love this Kenny card.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. On the pass, that
boy be saucing.
Steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago.
It was great. I didn't even plan on running. I was like, man, I'm gonna come out passing.
Already making plans for the evening.
I was like, man, let me pass.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 178 yards.
Let me switch it up. Everybody, but I don't know why my run game so good. Like I don't even be doing nothing special.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy.
I do be joking a lot.
It doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
My dad though,
good yardage.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Oh, no, I'll put Elijah Mitchell in. I'll get about 100 with him. I'll get about 100 with him.
So it's 49er football here as we get your reset.
They've got a second down as they
99.
look to
See,
strip this one away.
the first season I had, no, the second season
In need of only
I had
about the
Kenny.
length of the
He didn't have
football
no
here on second
superstars.
down.
So for a whole season, I was just.
And he'll work it across midfield.
So for the whole season, I was playing with no ability, just balling. But I'm gonna break. You was trying to hit stick me?
Continue to salt this thing away here, Charles.
Oh yeah, cause I got tank on.
A new set of downs. Clock continues to move.
He go break every hit stick.
Game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he works it past the 30.
I love. He be like,
17 more yards on that one as they
oh
keep the drive
man.
rolling. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they
3 days. What's crazy is he could turn it from nothing to something. You be like, oh, I got him.
In front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it?
And then you got Dollar. He got the best D line in the game, and I showed him he didn't.
Certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a running game, they breathe a little
And I exposed his whole D line.
The idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey,
We're done.
time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that
It does not even. It ain't hard at all. You got to get it. Get the. My team was just so ass. That boy CJ Stroud dog water on there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field.
Yeah, like this season. Remember, I had initially picked no. So I was going. I was gonna get Eagles. So I was like, all right, I was gonna get Eagles. And then my dad, he was like, man, give me them, because I remember, I was like, all right, bro, you want the Eagles so bad, I'm gonna just go to my favorite team then. But Nick, my dad had told Nick who I was gonna get if I didn't get the Eagles, because I knew I just wanted AJ Brown. He was like, Miles said he gonna get 49ers, so Nick got mad because he wanted the Eagles. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get the 49ers. Then he realized he couldn't use Purdy, so he's like, let me get Ravens. Then he go trade Lamar.
With this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
I was like, you wanted a quarterback. He mad because he couldn't do nothing with Purdy. Thank you.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're gonna have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get.
If you look at the league transaction, he released somebody. He released 20 niggas every week.
That they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He released about 30 niggas every week. I be like, dog.
Throw left side complete. That's Bennett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
What's crazy, this is my first time ever playing franchise. I ain't know nothing. I was like, man, I ain't trying to go broke. That's it.
I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
And I knew I had to get rid of Bosa. I was like, bro, this guy, I got to get rid of Bosa.
Be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
I know it was funny that. But it was crazy is right after we started the league, oh, this nigga fast. Right after we started the league, what was I about to say? Damn.
for San Francisco, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road.